Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year, he was a Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, second baseman, Kevin Travis.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
If you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Toronto. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Jay Happ is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
In now is Yasiel Puig. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
At the knees, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A quick out number one.
Batting second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He's running towards second. Sent on the ground out to second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So digging in now, Justin Turner. In past meetings with Jay Happ, 2 hits in 7 tries. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Matt, this is a big at bat right here. Big half inning right here. They shut him down on top of the first, and now you come in and you got a chance to get a lead. This place is already ready to erupt, just to enthusiasm from the fans. They score a run, it's going to go crazy.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 0-2 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gutierrez is in pursuit. One away.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
The 0-2 pitch, and a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Russell Martin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Adrian now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Yasmani Grandal waits on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting 6, catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Batista. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7th, center fielder Franklin Gutierrez.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. One and 0 pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for Toronto, the pitcher number 33, Jay Happ.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready for another chance. Devin Travis reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Well hit to right. but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
I don't care how hard you're throwing, you get that ball down there, he just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Kevin Pillar.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 3-2 one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Way in front of that fastball.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. A beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kendrys Morales is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. This is in the air to right. Puig's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays strand three. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Logan Forsythe.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Up next for the Dodgers.
In now, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No outs, nobody on. swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Here's Tulowitzki at short. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Adrian now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Into the box now, Melvin Upton Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Striding in once again, Russell Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 3 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2 and 2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more optimistic.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off the
so
fourth
far,
inning,
0 for 1 with a
catcher,
flyout.
Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder.
So with that,
28.
let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Digging in now, Franklin Gutierrez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3 and 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 left for L.A., but they lead it 3-0. So striding forward now, Jay Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jay Happ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is fouled straight back. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Wow, talk about a big hit right there. American League pitcher getting a base hit in the World Series. That really is something special.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Van Slyke on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
The batter, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hot shot on the ground to short. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Has a look now that it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A double play ball to second. 4-3 apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin
Ready once
Turner.
again, Justin Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Dodgers 3, the Jays nothing. Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
The 0-1 on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Into the box, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounded to third. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The catcher, number 55.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Russell Martin now, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. hits are even right now at 5 aside. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, it's not an easy thing to do when you have a guy that can run, but this catcher has a plus arm and guns this runner down at third base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tapped up the third base line. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Ezekiel Carrera will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch here with 2 gone and a runner at first. In there, 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good out.
0-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3, the Blue Jays 2. Francisco Liriano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Francisco Liriano.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Gonzalez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 8. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Liriano gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista on the run, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're up 3-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jock Peterson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 31, Jock.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Out of play. Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Pass fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Puig is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch popped up. Forsythe is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential troubles. Blue Jays held in check. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway.
Scott Van Slyke.
Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice
Center
job.
fielder, Josh Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. And a whip at a good slider that time.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Runner at third here, nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Martin has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. From the belt, the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Softly hit toward the hole. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes on 3-0. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
In now, Justin Turner, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one, he got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Tulowitzki for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Baez is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. Kendrys Morales will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Ben Slik, and they can't run it down.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
He'll try again. 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Jose Bautista will be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. So the Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. One and one. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another try at 2-2. In the air to right center. On the move is Puig. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Adam Liberatore takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
36, Adam Liberatore.
Russell Martin now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped up. Hernandez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Toronto. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Biagini will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jared Saltalamacchia is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Kike Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Van Slyke. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-2. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Kenley Jansen
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Jared Saltalamacchia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. 1 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on the first. And now the Jays are down to their final out.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
All right. Good night from Dodger Stadium.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Los Angeles Dodgers win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Jay Happ. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.